Social media really shows me why a lot of you guys are either single or the relationship you are in is in turmoil. I made a video talking about how when you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have nudes or videos, sex tapes of a partner you used to be with. And a lot of people in the comment section were like, well, they just won't find out. What do you need to look through my phone for? Why should I have to delete videos and highlights of a memory me and this person had? You know, a lot of you guys like to say, Tay, some of your videos, it's common sense. Maybe not for you, remedials. It's not. You know why? Because this is the reason why your girlfriend comes to you with the same problem over and over again. Because you're hard of hearing, you're prideful, and you let your ego, be at the face front of everything, and you don't know when you're wrong. A lot of the times, you guys like to point the finger at your partner, all while you're being the problem. Let's look in the mirror and we'll realize, which finger should be pointing at anyone, and it's you. If you're the type of person to do things behind your partner's back, or you're the type of person to have private things in your phone and you know it, that's sick. I feel like when you're with somebody and you care about them, you doing sneaky shit behind their back says a lot about you, because let's be real here. We all know when someone's treating us like shit and when they treat us bad, but we all know that person who's bending over backwards for us, even sometimes when we don't deserve it. So taking advantage of somebody who's good for you like that is really sad. And all you have to do is just delete old videos and pictures of old flings. If you're single, do what you want. Keep videos of your ex. Matter of fact, get a fucking video, play it every night. Get a picture, blow it up in your house since you need to see your ex so goddamn bad that you can't even have no more. Weird. But if you're gonna be in a relationship with somebody and you want a relationship to play out well, why not do the right things? It makes me laugh that a lot of people will say relationships end up being the same every time, you get the same results. Well, maybe that happens because you keep doing the same shit and treating people like shit. You keep doing whatever you want and acting like you're the only person in a relationship. You keep trying to run shit instead of compromising. You keep putting your feelings in your, first instead of your partner. I'm starting to see why a lot of you guys have the struggles that you do. I'm starting to see why a lot of you guys are single and why you're so fucking paranoid. When you're a shitty person and you do fucked up stuff, you worry about the world being like that because you're like that. It's called projection. I can see why you guys are single. I'm sorry. I would never in my right mind would want to go intentionally hurting somebody. And I hate when people do shit acting oblivious to what they're doing. If you're a man and you're the type of dude to keep pictures in your phone or videos of your exes while being with a new girl, you should not be or capable of leading a woman at all. You can't even control your lust. Get the fuck out of here.
It's unfortunate how we live in a world where men's sexuality is prioritized, expected, celebrated, but when it comes to a woman's sexuality, it's condemned, and she should feel ashamed for it. Men and women are humans, yet men are allowed to express themselves, yet women are not. When it comes to derogatory words like 304s, big, all of these words are associated with a woman, not with a man. Fields of studies are dedicated just to explain and reason why men choose to not be monogamous. Yet, for a lot of women around the world, the risk of not choosing to be monogamous means death, means violence. And even though God has sent us guidelines, words to be just in our relationships, whether we're a man or a woman, there are a lot of people that don't take heed to this. And there are a lot of men that are called by God to be leaders, yet they choose not to lead because they rather let the corruption of this world taint their relationships. A lot of these men online, they talk about how men are leaders and women are submissive because, God calls us to be like that. And to the point where a lot of non-religious men also say the exact same thing. I get to be the boss. Women should be submissive. Da 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 da. Right? That's old tradition. Well, old tradition comes from godly values. Yet a lot of these men are not repeating how a man should lay down his life for his woman. A lot of these men are not repeating how a man should love his woman the way Jesus loved the church. Non-religious men should also know that part, but they don't. A lot of men, they like to make commands for their woman to follow, yet they don't meet those exact expectations. Rule for thee, but not for me. Where are you leading your family when your ego, your lust, your power trip is more important than the healthiness of your relationship, of your family unit? There are a lot of men that want godly women, right? Yet they get to do and say as they please. Like she said in her other video, if you have photos of you and your ex because, you know, a long time ago when you were in high school, you had taken the photo and you don't have a lot of photos, whatever, of yourself, and you happen to have this photo, or, you know, you have photos of your ex because you guys have a child together and there's a family photo, you know, things like that, that's innocent. You know, that's more like, okay, that's more reasonable. But when it comes to having porn on your phone of your ex, and you thinking that that's okay, and then pursuing a serious relationship, that's a whole nother issue. Whether you're a man or a woman, those videos that you guys took together when you guys were in a relationship should already be deleted if you're going to be pursuing a new relationship. And even if you're single and you break up, those videos should be gone. There's no reason why you should have them there. And I think it's very disgusting if you choose to keep those photos after you're done being in a relationship, especially if you're in a new relationship. No one held a gun to your head when you decided to pursue a woman or when you decided to make your girlfriend into your wife. So if there are things that is very hard for you to let go of, stay single. Don't waste a woman's time. Again, a lot of men love to throw a woman's fertility in her face, a woman's biological nature, her clock, right? Yet will waste a woman's time, will waste a young woman's time. If you are an older man and you want to stalk your ex-girlfriend on her social media platform, go and do that when you're single. Because what is the point of you getting into a relationship and then going behind your woman's back just to stalk your ex? Like she said in her video, there are a lot of men that will point the finger at their partner and never analyze themselves, never look at themselves in the mirror, never look at how their actions are affecting their wife or their girlfriend, whatever, you know. And there are a lot of men that will tell their woman, you gotta dress X, Y, and Z, you have to be modest. There are a lot of men that want modest women, but over here following 304s, there are men that will literally argue with their woman about why they have to follow these women online, these 304s online, why they have to keep that corn video of their ex. Men and women simply want reassurance from one another. So if you ask for the password to your girlfriend's phone and she gives it to you, or your wife, whatever, your woman, you know, and she asks for your password but you don't give it to her, how is that reassurance? There are women that will accept you for you if you are upfront with them and let them know, hey, I want to feel like I'm in a relationship, but really I want to play games. Hey, I have a kink for making women cry. There are women that will accept you. But you must be smoking on crack. Alright, if you think it's okay for you to get into a relationship, a serious relationship with a woman, and think it's okay to play games with her, think it's okay to stalk your ex-girlfriend, think it's okay for you to be talking about your baby mamas all the time with her, think it's okay for you to be following your exes, think it's okay for you to be coming home and arguing about why you have to follow these 3 or 4 women on your social media. All of those actions just show your lack of loyalty, but also show how you also are a 3 or 4. And I know a lot of men don't think they can be 3 or 4s, but you can.